Hey there, Quantumites. This is Bodhi Morningway coming at you out of Quantum Comics, your friendly neighborhood comic book store in Camrose, Alberta. So we're going to try something a little bit different this week. Today is New Comic Book Day, so I am going to highlight some of our awesome new comics that are available today right here in Quantum Comics. All right. The first comic to highlight, Action Comics. Number 991. Now, this continues the crazy storyline of the reveal of just who the mysterious Mr. Oz is. Now, I'm sure you've seen spoilers already. It is, in fact, this dude right here, and that is none other than Jor-El. Yeah, seriously, Superman's dad. Previously thought for the last 75, 80 years or so to have died on Krypton. Now, this guy is saying that that's who he is. Come check it out. It's a very engaging storyline. Plus, lenticular cover. Nice, huh? Not to mention, a Wonder Woman Batman cover. They really have absolutely nothing to do with the interior of the comic, but hey, different cover. Always sweet. Batgirl and the Birds of Prey with a special variant Harley cover, because Harley makes the world better, right? Check it out. Very cool stuff. Daredevil. This marks the beginning of the storyline of Wilson Fisk going for mayor of New York. Now, I'm sure you guys know Wilson Fisk is none other than the Kingpin, right? Because everybody's watched the Daredevil Netflix show, not to mention the comics of the last 40 years, 30 years, something like that. But, needless to say, the Kingpin as mayor does not bode well for our favorite horned hero. The Despicable Deadpool. He is truly despicable now, and to prove that, he's going after Cable. This is the storyline even titled Deadpool Kills Cable. Doesn't sound like a very good time for our favorite mutant from the future. Falcon, no longer Captain America, now on his own, and even has his own sidekick. The former sidekick with a new sidekick. It's circular, it's good, balanced. You need that kind of stuff. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. This is a Dark Knights tie-in, so you will definitely see some crazy, bizarre, alternate Batmans from the Dark Dimension. Scary stuff. Harley Quinn continues to try to become mayor in her own right, and this is a special variant cover depicting her as if she were in the Revolutionary War. Yeah. Hellboy continues his adventures of 1955. Now, this is written by Mike Mignola, who is, of course, the creator of Hellboy, but it is not drawn by him. It is actually drawn by a really good artist by the name of Brian Chirilla. I am really enjoying this book because it has, well, you know me, I'm a big art guy, right? So I really am digging this art. Hellboy's always been a very intriguing character to me, but I've never really gotten into it. But this series, very cool, very cool. Now, for all you music buffs, check this out. Iron Maiden has its own comic book. That's right, and it's kind of a heavy metal style comic book in the sense that you've got creatures such as Eddie, who's of course the mascot for Iron Maiden. But why am I telling you guys that? You know that, of course you do. And he's got some crazy, zany adventures filled with demons and maidens and all sorts of crazy stuff. We've got 3 different covers. There's this one. There's this one. And this one. Check out the Legacy of the Beast. Yeah. Justice League of America. That secondary Justice League team looks like they're about to battle Prometheus. Ooh. Here's a good one. Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Now this, I was a bit dubious about this because it's actually written by CM Punk. You can see his name right there. CM Punk is the former wrestler, tried turning MMA star. That didn't work out. But this is a really fun little title, and this might even be my scintillating selection of the week. We shall see. Mr. Miracle continues his crazy adventures to finding out just who he is in the latest installment. That is number 4 of 12 issues. Check that one out, too. Moon Knight gets back to basics. And I say that in a very excited way because I have not really enjoyed Moon Knight lately. He's been all over the place. They gave him this weird business suit, even more personalities. And you know what? I think 3 should top your personality list, right? Alternate personalities. But this is a very cool intro into the next chapter of Moon Knight. Highly recommended. The bromance is over. Deadpool and Spider-Man is now Deadpool versus Spider-Man because, you know, Deadpool, he's kind of going nuts now. He wants to just kill everybody. And as you can see with the ridiculously zany cover that I absolutely love, he may or may not be taking some kind of sharks after Spidey. I don't know. Check it out. Star Wars. This continues the awesome Marvel Comics Star Wars series, but this is a new story arc in which Luke and company try to find a new rebel base. Here's an interesting combination. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. Number 2. We do still have number 1, but I don't know for how much longer. A weird team up? Definitely. Good team up? You be the judge. Tank Girl continues her crazy, zany adventures in a new series. This one is number 1. So you got this, you can start it all over right from the beginning with her crazy kangaroo companion. Yeah, that's right. I said kangaroo. It's a mutated kangaroo way in the Australian outback, and you got all sorts of really bizarre stuff, but she's become kind of a bit of an icon for women that I've noticed, and I can't blame them because she doesn't take any crap or anything. Does what she wants. Who doesn't want to do that, right? Uncanny Avengers, the newest issue featuring the Juggernaut. Now, I am not a fan of these bizarre tubes that they have now placed on the Juggernaut's back. The only reason that I could see for that is that they want to try to make him like Bane. For Bane, the tubes make sense, right? Because he's got the venom injecting into him. Juggernaut doesn't need that. So, while I'm extremely dubious about that new redesign, I consider it a redesign flaw, but maybe they'll tell us something in here. I'm not sure. But either way, it's still the Juggernaut taking on the Uncanny Avengers. Can't really go wrong, even with tubes in his back. Still Juggernaut, still kicks butt. Venom, the newest issue. Check that out. Kraven standing over Venom. Now, I've always been a huge Kraven the Hunter fan. So, him taking on Venom and hunting the symbiote, that is just sweetness incarnate for me. Especially since we've got Mark Bagley doing the interiors. Look at that. Beautiful. Yes. Check it out. Wonder Woman now has a brother. This is his introduction. Brother, that's right. Jason, another son of Zeus? Crazy stuff. And of course, that is also the 700th issue of Wonder Woman. Even though it's actually issue 34, it coincides with the 700th publication. So there's a special variant cover for that. And the variant cover is actually done by Tony Daniel, another awesome artist in his own right. And finally, we've got X-Men Gold continuing their adventures slash misadventures in the Mojoverse, which is absolutely insane because everything is about television, everything is about ratings. We've got those and so much more. So come on down to your friendly neighborhood comic book store today and check them out. Until then, see you, Space Cowboys.